when you do the stutter, you get to the ball and you wait for the keeper to move and he hasn't moved. You've got to pick a side, you've got to have somewhere to go anyway. And on that occasion, he chose wrong, the goalkeeper really from dealing. For Brazil, you might say against some other players for them. Been a penalty. The Norwegian fans in front of Brazil have enjoyed the moment of this.
Well, the fourth penalty that Bruno has taken. He scored the other three. He actually got the attempted to take from Newcastle United, but Bruno Guimaraes had done it on a regular basis. He was confident. 2 for Newcastle this season, but fluffs his line on the biggest of stages.
That's what the stutter does. You're just waiting for the keeper to commit himself and then he's in the other corner. I've done that myself. Got to the ball, waiting for the keeper to move and they've not moved. But it's great stations.
You didn't stutter run up though, did you?
No, I just waited for the keeper, slow run up, waiting for the keeper. Did it in the semi-final of Cup against Palmer. He did the move.
Yo, what's up, guys?
That's
a major setback for Brazil. They've already survived a bit of a scare with the goal disallowed in the first few minutes of the game. And with a big opportunity. I get the feeling that they've been nice enough to give them the opportunity to take another one should they get one. Here's Ryan. Teenage star who finds his trade for Bournemouth. A little bit of concern for Carlo Ancelotti, but he takes most things in his stride. Solbakken a bit more energetic on the touchline. Footballing royalty and Norwegian royalty. Encounter between these two teams, and so far it has not disappointed.
No, it's fascinating, it really is. Start in Norway, that getting Odegaard, the 10 position and picking out a few passes on the back foot.
Yo, what's up, Tesla?
Starting to get back into it.
Welcome to the live.
Legitimate penalty.
I'm watching the Brazil-Norway game, World Cup. Brazil just missed a penalty, man.
Plays for Leipzig in the Bundesliga. Trying to get up on that right-hand side. For Brazil to count. Vinicius Junior is free on the left-hand side. Martinelli's waiting ball just drives him a little bit wide. Getting towards the centre towards Martinelli, and he was so close to connecting with that.
What a ball that was. 3v3. Vinicius Junior outside the foot. Martinelli inches away. I can't see a thing. There's about 20 more bandstand.
Good tackle by Douglas Santos. Well, Brazil have been overrun in a couple of games. Norway have used their high line in previous matches. 2 areas to keep an eye on. Norway have conceded 8 goals in 4 games, although half of those.
Yo, what's up, Martin?
Those changes against France.
Are you a fan of football?
Martinelli. Bit of space for Try and think the ball into Cunha. He wasn't out his pass to Cunha. Pulling that out.
Yeah, Odegaard just cracking his defence because I think he was. Just leading into him, getting that balance, not a foul. It's good defending. Might have been a little push there, but you're not going to get that sunshine.
Not going to get another one, that's for sure. Let me tell you what's coming up on ITV over the course of the next couple of days. Argentina against Egypt is answer on Tuesday, 4:50, ITV1 and STV. And then Switzerland against Colombia straight afterwards, 8:15, ITV and STV from Vancouver. I was going to give you a statistic actually in the first half, which was that, and this is a lofty comparison, that Bruno Guimaraes is in Pele territory, would you believe, for assists, 4 assists in the World Cup. Only Pele has ever managed more for Brazil at the single tournament. But I've got a different one for you now, because excluding shootouts, Bruno Guimaraes is the first Brazil player to miss a penalty in a World Cup match since Zico against France in 1986.
Yeah,
Again, lofty compliment.
Pele and Zico, not bad.
And he won the foul on that occasion, Cunha.
Just watch, stutter, keeper's not moving, still not moving. What are you going to do? Too late, come on. Kick the side. And that's when you get to about there, you've got to go one way or the other. And he decides to go a perfect height for the goalkeeper. And he guessed, well,
What's up?
it's so easy to go early because you're desperate to get a save.
Well, it means that both these two teams are still very much alive, and they'll be hoping to go to the World Cup final, which is in this venue in 2 weeks' time. And you could win £75,000 and a trip for two to New York to watch the FIFA World Cup final on July the 19th. A single entry by text or online costs £2.50 plus your standard message rate for text. Entries close at 10 a.m. on Monday the 6th of July. Post close midday.
And for Brazil, we had a bit of joy from it, but then slowly but surely Brazil have just got themselves back into the game. It's pretty even now, so I think both managers will be pleased. You can see that the heat has definitely had an effect, and the humidity on the Norwegians. They've started really quick tempo, just dropped off a little bit. It's only natural. This break might just reinvigorate them a little bit.
Well, if you look at the possession stats, the official possession stats suggest that Brazil had just 25% of the ball. But they have had 2 shots. Of course, one of those has come from the penalty spot. Norway yet to test Alisson in the Brazilian goal away to our left-hand side. Ryan. Loaded in by Danilo. For Vinicius Junior. Releases Martinelli, who's in behind the defence here. Martinelli! Well, it did take a ball off the goalkeeper, but it's cut back. But Danilo couldn't strike it, and that was a good Brazilian opportunity. A combination between Vinicius Junior and Martinelli again.
Yeah, brilliant. Kneeling, getting something on it. He's just onside. Once he gets there, you're not catching him. And it's the touch that just sends it away from Guimaraes. Just look at the top of your screen, you're just going to see him come in just there. He's got an absolute tap in, and it's good goalkeeping. Getting anything on it there. Another chance for Brazil. Just starting to turn the screw a little bit.
And so far, Newland, who is so integral in that victory over Côte d'Ivoire, has been important for Brazil and Norway once again. Stopping Brazil helping Norway.
Interesting, yeah. No foul given Haaland against Gabriel. Gabriel furious. There's a bit of a wrestling match going on and he lost that one. Asking the referee. He's just, referee's giving the signal.
I don't speak Spanish, bro.
6-1.
I only speak English.
Well, it is the kind of occasion that requires the Empire State of Mind.
Are you a Spanish speaker? Where are you from?
You're a JC fan, aren't you? You recognised it straight away. You pointed at the screen.
Yeah, but you were going on off on one, so I'll just let you have your moment.
Where are you from, Martin?
Musa. He also goes by Beyonce, doesn't he?
Your country?
Odegaard. Now Musa.
I'm watching Brazil versus Norway World Cup in the round of 16.
Linking it well. Excellent from Vinicius Junior. Danilo trying to get up. Didn't quite have the pace to get away from Musa, but Vinicius Junior is going to try and take on Hegem here. He's just overrun the ball.
Are you a fan of football?
Just going back to Musa getting the ball in this left wing, I think he could really have a go at Danilo. What he's not doing is he's not taking him down the outside once yet. He's putting in on that right foot, going inside. If he just takes him down the line once, it'll just put a little bit of doubt in his mind. I think he's got him for legs. An area to keep your eye on.
It's clear.
Are you a fan of football? Do you watch football?
He's got Aya. Martinelli. It's more options in front of him, more movement from those in yellow ahead of him.
Which country are you supporting for the World Cup?
Good touch by Haaland to try and turn. Still trying to get away from Marquinhos. Sernot's got space on the far side for Odegaard. He came infield rather than outside, and Odegaard is absolutely furious about that.
There's loads of space running in that right wing.
Brazil look to capitalise at the other end. Ryan, Vinicius Junior queuing up in the middle. Norway stand firm. Casemiro. Ryan. Bruno Guimaraes just trying to thrash that through the box. Berdo Glimpse. Patrick Berg manages to stop it before it comes a problem, and now there might be a problem here for Brazil. Odegaard's gone outside Sernot once again. Will he use it this time? Musa trying to find Odegaard. Still alive for him. He's got support inside the penalty area. Keeps his head, goes for goal, and hits the side netting.
That was pretty obvious.
Norway on target.
Pulling all the strings for Norway. When the break's on, just feeding the ball.
The Arsenal captain is quietly making the World Cup history books, assisted 3 consecutive World Cup matches, the first man to do that since Dirk Kuyt in 2010. I'm sure his Arsenal teammates, Gabriel Martinelli, will have warned their Brazilian colleagues of his ability to crack open the tightest of defences. So far he's had too much room too often. That's been given away by Brazil cheaply. It's on the burger.
What is really good is that just wanders in space and stands still. And Martinelli's not a natural midfielder, so he sometimes just doesn't know what's around him. And the other player, Casemiro, is dropping a bit deeper. So in that inside right position where Odegaard likes to play, he's actually getting a load of the ball.
Musa. Decent looking cross.
Oh.
That's it on. Lost on it to take it.
Haaland.
So he was well positioned.
Difficult one, but quite well. That little run, looking as if he's going to the far post and just checks. Just got away from his marker.
He almost chipped the keeper.
Got 3 touches now.
There was one when he was having a contest with Gabriel.
Yeah, 4. So,
Those two have got a little bit of history. Gabriel screaming in Haaland's face when he scored. When Arsenal scored. A big victory against Manchester City. Haaland bouncing the ball off the back of his head. First of duels and problems between the two of them.
yeah, they don't like each other. I think the boys are talking about respect and all of that. You tend to get the respect when you retire. I did anyway. Like a lot of the players I played against, but all big mates now.
I think they relish it though.
They do. I think they do, because they know if they get the better of each other, whoever comes out on top. And said that, it was interesting listening to Gary talk about his record against Arsenal, and I always think he was pretty equal, but the goals suggest not. 6 goals in 8 games.
Premier League duels. It's also 8 meetings. It's over 706 minutes. It's been full of incidents. Trying to nudge that on to Patrick Berg. Still fudging the clearance. Casemiro. A very difficult first half in the game against Japan.
I thought Casemiro was
Second
injured.
half, got the equalising goal, ended up being named as the player of the match.
Totally voted for that. So that was a good goal. Good goal, mate.
And cleared up the line as well. Guimaraes. Back to Casemiro. He's going to strike it from distance. Danilo.
Brazil have the majority of the possession.
Norway maybe dominant possession at second. Look,
It's in the 39th minute.
Haaland,
We are almost at
as he gets
halftime.
into the game, see where the threat's coming from.
Given away by Odegaard, who's all on the ball. Vinicius Junior to punish him. England comes to Norway.
Vinicius almost scored.
Odegaard's hand will go right up in the air and say sorry, giving the ball away. Here is criminal. Vinicius Junior taking it on the outside, and it's another save from Neeland. Keeping his side in it. It's 3 now.
Vinicius Junior from the quick corner kick, and he's given that away cheaply, but there's no escape route for Norway.
Ooh. Brazil have majority of the possession, man. Man, I don't think Norway are going to make it. It's either Brazil or a draw.
Good positioning.
good World Cup so far, hasn't he? 4 goals before today. Scored in each of the 3 group games. Didn't score against Japan, but almost scored the goal of the tournament in that match. An outstanding passage of play, which in the end was thought by a brilliant save.
It was the thumb.
He wants to be in the conversation with Mbappe, with Messi, with Kane, and with Haaland.
Well, it's really coming together.
Gabriel, the more satisfied.
It's in the 41 minute, Martin. We are almost at half time.
He does score the celebration, whether it involves Gabriel or not.
Sanderberger tried to intervene, almost ran into Hegan. Bit of room for Nusa. Haaland. Feeds it back to Ødegaard. The shot is blocked by Danilo and it goes out for a corner.
You feel that Ødegaard gets the ball there, he's got to go.
Minute 41, minute
He's got to
41.
close that space down. Can he hit this first time? Just there now. Gets a little opportunity and then the space is gone.
First score of the game for Norway. Taken by Berg, flicked away by Cunha. Used to trying to keep it alive. Reyerson prods it forward. It's a bit of an up and under, which is not going to cause too many problems for the Brazilian defence. It's raced up to half time.
Okay, Martin. See you another day, bro.
Obviously Norway giving the penalty away, still being 0-0.
You didn't tell me which team you support
Trying to hold up Vinicius Junior.
in the Premier League
Now
or the La Liga or Bundesliga.
going on the scamper. Haaland making sure he is up there. When they do get the ball in those wide areas to Sherlock, he's not going to beat you for pace. They don't tend to try. Quite happy to check back, bring it into midfield.
So I'd like to see Nusa a little bit more active down the outside. The Brazilian fullback. I think he's got the pace to get around him, but every time he goes inside, it's quite easy to defend against him. You know that's going to happen. Just blocked off the outside and send him in.
It's an absolute kaleidoscope of colour in this stadium. Reds, yellows, whites everywhere. So much atmosphere and noise. It's a real sense of anticipation. Both these 2 countries enjoy good local support. Norway traditionally had quite a lot of expats in the Brooklyn area. Newark now very much Little Brazil. Well, one by Haaland and out to Ødegaard. Now Sherlock. Berger. Minutes of added time. The catapult from Mason didn't have enough distance on it to get to Aya, who had come up from the back. It's a second chance to cross it.
Famous short one.
much room for him to backpedal and get enough sort of run up to the touchline, was there? It's very tight here. NFL pitches famously a lot narrower than regulation football pitch. It means that most of the touchlines are squeezed right up against the side of the structures. She's deep one towards Surla. But Martinelli is going to bring it clear.
Damn, bro, come on.
Conceded twice during the tournament, one to Sano in Houston when we were there last Monday. The other one being the Morocco game. Wasn't going to start particularly well in that match, grew into it. Actually have been growing into matches after half time. Long kick forward, and Haaland trying to get the better of Gabriel. Looking to squeeze through the gap. It's
Goal.
Nicely. Alisson has to make a save. His first one really on the stroke of half time, and that was a big heavyweight clash.
Norway almost scored,
The two
bro.
main protagonists.
Well, that's what he can do to you, cause chaos on the edge of the box. Marquinhos coming over as well and getting involved, it just drops. But Odegaard, it's good goalkeeping that, because he narrowed the angle really nicely and come out. Haaland calls you trouble.
Norway's best chance of the game so far. Bruno Guimaraes. Newcastle still on the ball. Vinicius Junior. Take on Reyes. Bruno Guimaraes again, looking to size one up from distance. Quickly that. Danilo keeps it alive with the front foot. Good Brazil, it's into the Martinelli.
Bro.
Knows just how good that cross was. Just
Bro.
couldn't quite reach it, Gabriel Martinelli.
Held a pretty high line, pushing up the fairway as the inside he was. And she's being perfect. Almost got there too soon. He kind of run ahead of it. Great ball in. This is the Haaland. He kind of gets in the way. In the end, Gabriel gets something on it. Just underneath his feet. Odegaard can't quite get into that corner. And Alisson, one of his eye.
Brazil, the way they operate there without the ball, Cunha has to get through a lot of work, doesn't he? Odegaard trying to go in behind here, Gabriel just blocking him off. Teammates at Arsenal, friends at the Colby, our Arsenal train. Two players on the different sides of the divide today. Vinicius Junior. Jason trying to hold him up. He wants a free kick there. Christopher Meyer says that there was nothing doing, and so did the American referee.
And for me, it looked exactly that. There's an arm going, just a little tug of the shirt. It's not enough. You've got to hold on to it. And that's it. See people like chatting at half time.
Come on, Vinny.
Yeah, we've done pretty well.
It was just the
Quite
touch.
good, but ultimately, with 7 shots away, we've got to cut that down in the second half.
Well, still tight, still tense, and his save from the spot has prevented Brazil from taking a first
Fourth
half.
down.
And had a cracking chance as well, but the stage is set for a massive second half. Reaction on the way, but at half time, it is Brazil 0, Norway 0.
Google Pixel sponsors ITV's coverage of the FIFA World Cup. Marcel believes a good ride starts before anyone gets in the car. But when the world comes to town, knowing every new customer is nearly impossible. So Marcel asks Copilot and Outlook to help build a dispatch schedule with personalized plans for each passenger. Copilot shows Marcel how to make his clients feel at home.
Amiga Troy, 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
Marcel.
Estimated collision in T-minus 10. 9.
Satellite collision is imminent.
1. Satellite collision averted.
It takes the whole force to protect space. Join us.
World's favourite little hut, the Sweet Carolina barbecue stack, covered.
There we go. So once again trying to get into an advanced position. Ryerson, Oscar Bob. Weston seems to have survived what was the fitness down before the game. It's been out since 13 minutes into the game against Senegal when Solbakken had to replace him because of injury. His warm-up was tentative. So far, he seems to have come through the action. But we were a little bit disappointed with Norway when they got the ball in advanced areas, not moving the ball fast enough in that first half. How do they improve that? Will Bond and shoulder up naturally just do that because they're that sort of player?
A little bit quicker on the ball, but they're not good runners. Anything, there wasn't an awful lot coming from the wide areas in the first half, so anything is better for me in the second half. Just wanted them to go down the outside a little bit.
Two teams are desperate to get through to the quarterfinals of the World Cup. Two teams that are hoping to deliver more, but maybe even the expectations at home have been set as Brazil stumbled into the World Cup in poor form. Norway but hadn't been at this level for over half a century. On their first knockout match since the 1930s in their last round, can they add to it again? This is Martin Odegaard.
It's almost turned into walking football in the third. No one really wants to close down, no one really wants to bust the guts and make a run. No runs behind at the moment. I'll just using the signal, just say calm down, everything's fine.
It's up to 30 degrees and the sunshine has come out in this second half, as we mentioned. It's a low cross by Müller Wolfer. It's not going to find Erling Haaland. We did wonder actually whether or not in that first half both teams were sort of conserving a little bit of energy for later in the game. Pulled out by Berger, Haaland. Shoulder up trying to get past Danilo, but failing to do so, and now an opportunity for Martinelli to scurry forward. Over Santos. Vinicius Junior.
It is.
Pass Ryerson. Still Vinicius Junior. In the end, he took the ball out of play. Doesn't go out for a corner. Initially, the referee pointed for a goal kick, but I think he's changed his mind.
Too easy this. Ryerson not making enough of the challenge. Didn't go out of play. He's saying it. Just Junior before he went over the line. Good run from him. Too easy from the defensive point of view to get past him.
Cunha's to take it.
Brazil with the corner.
Yellow shirt's almost inside the 6-yard box here. He's flashing it through the 6-yard box. Trying to create
Missed it. Missed
the
it.
drama, but Marquinhos it was who flew in front of the defender. Didn't quite get a significant touch on it. Well, it is very slow, isn't it? And it's not lending itself to the sort of end-to-end start that we had to the match. Both teams being very cagey, not wanting to overcommit.
I think it's definitely a big thing. It's very humid.
Right. shoulder off on that far side. Shoulder couldn't get away from his marker. We're going to see Hendrick in the next few moments.
I was just going to say, it's nailed on. The commentators first and we'll get a goal, but certainly Hendrick coming on. Should liven proceedings up a bit.
Well, he is a live wire. He wasn't a prolific goal scorer at Lyon, where he was on loan from Real Madrid, but listen, he's got something, and he adds a dash of electricity to the attack, and he is a bit more of a out-and-out number 9. He will get into the penalty area a bit more maybe than Cunha, or he likes to drop and get involved in the build-up play. Hendrick wants to dart in behind. Occasionally we've seen that Norway squeeze up and there might be space in behind that high line.
Let's hope so. From a game point of view, we need something to hand in the second half.
Chance to escape here for Brazil. And Hendrick is going in behind
Yes.
the high line. And it's Hendrick to go past the goal.
Oh, fuck, man.
Tucked it.
Wow.
But couldn't find the corner of the net that he
Fuck,
It was almost the
man.
immediate impact.
And he knows it as well. How
Oh,
disappointed is he?
man.
Because the break was on. Just look at the run, straight through the middle. Vinicius Junior, brilliant outside of the foot. First touch, second touch is a shocker. The first one, he doesn't quite get it out of his feet, so he thinks he'll have another one. And that one, too much on it. Kneeling closed it down.
Wow.
Well, he's only 19 years of age, Hendrick. But the whole of Brazil have been asking for his inclusion. Carlo Ancelotti says his time would come.
Yeah, it was.
Exactly that. But it certainly exposes an opportunity for Brazil.
You saw when he came on in the last game how direct he is and how central he is, as you said. Completely different player than Cunha. He just wants the ball straight down the middle of the pitch and he made really good runs for him. And that was a great ball from Vinicius Junior. Perfect pace on it for him to just take it on. And it was that first touch maybe was a little bit short, that he felt as if he had to have another one, and then he just ran away from him.
Gabriel gets in front of Haaland. Berg. Now on to Bob, who's trying to nudge it beyond the defender. And Santos emerges with the ball. Martinelli. Intent by Hendrick was to sweep that into the path of Bruno Guimaraes, but he's off and running again here. Hendrick.
Oh, man.
Slightly ambitious, but it does generate because it's a good deflection on the way.
Everybody in the yellow shirt stands up and he gets the ball.
Come on, bro. That's never going in, man.
Looking back at that Oscar Bob, and then he gets the ball. Wingers have got to produce. Put crosses in, supply line, gets the ball and just got to do something. You're not going to dribble 3 or 4 players. Just get it out of the feet, get it into the box for Haaland.
Cunha's gone on, so Bruno Guimaraes takes over corner kick duty. Marquinhos and Ryan waiting in that 6-yard box have height. Casemiro's always a danger. Neelan gets something on it. Under Santos, shoveling it forward. Comes to Ryan, edge of the area. He hits it, and it's pushed away by Neelan. Wasn't the most testing of saves, but he had to make it.
It's awkward, wasn't it? You might see that again. We're very, very high up in this stand, and sometimes when you're that high up, you can't quite get the feeling of a ball throw down the pitch. It looked like it either hit somebody or it swerved, because he kind of made a meal of it, the keeper. Kept it out. He's made 3 or 4 now really good saves. That one was an awkward one.
Carlo Ancelotti, when he was talking yesterday, was talking about this young group that he's got. Will be the core of the team in 2030. Ryan and Hendrick certainly part of that, and Vinicius Junior as well. They want to make an impact at this World Cup. Casemiro Might be offside here, Raya. It comes from the Bruno Guimaraes, and Neelan was there again, but the offside flag would have saved Norway anyway. Not that Neelan was to know that.
That was almost Schmeichel, like how he came off the line then. It wasn't needed because of the flag. This ball here, the same. It's just offside, but only just as well. Well done, the linesman. Good save in that left hand. Guimaraes thinks he's got a tapping down.
You said you wanted something to happen in this second half, and Hendrick's introduction has certainly been the catalyst for that.
I was just going to say, Bryson better liven himself up because Vinicius Junior is showing him a clean pair of heels, but he's just been subbed. Rearson's just gone off.
Frederick Alschnitz, who we were told actually to prepare for because of the issues that Ryerson has been having. Alschnitz has played at right back in this tournament, but only briefly. And nominally, Alschnitz is a midfield player. But because Ryerson's fitness is still not 100%, there's always a chance that he would come into the team at some point this afternoon.
Well, freshly, as you said, a midfield player playing right back against Vinicius Junior and Martinelli on this left-hand side could be a problem for Norway.
He's the ultimate utility man, wearing 14. Plays for Benfica. She retired from international duty at one point, and only I think it was mid-February decided to come back and play for the Norwegian team.
It's funny you make a comeback when there's a World Cup coming along, isn't it?
I think he's the only one that's happened to this summer.
What's up, bro? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm African. Which team are you supporting in the World Cup?
Playing very much on the night match. Alschnitz's first involvement wasn't clean. Has found Erdegaard. Now Berg. Muller-Volta. Shelburne.
The one thing you're wary of in Brazil is that Ireland hasn't really had this chance, has it? And you know what he does, at some point.
Shelburne. He's cross looking for Haaland, who's...
Yeah, Brazil.
There was another
I'm also supporting Brazil
that stopped him from reaching him.
to the finals.
Yeah, he was lurking, just look back in his six-yard box, he gets goal side and Gabriel
Norway almost scored, man.
flicking it onto.
Brazil is dangerous. I want Brazil and Spain in the finals. Yeah.
He doesn't care if he doesn't touch the ball very often. He knows that at some point something will come his way. Corner kick Norway. Martin Erdegaard of Arsenal to take it.
This is the year. This is the year. Yeah, Neymar, Vini Junior,
Aerial ability was
and Hendrick over there.
with Côte d'Ivoire. Didn't quite get on the
Neymar is a legend.
But there is space here. Oscar Ball. Shelburne. Ball. Good ball. Aya trying to bend it.
Ooh.
Eye stretched. Every sinew of his body to try.
Yeah, Alisson is crazy. Crazy goalkeeper. Casemiro defender.
Inside for Norway.
Crazy team, crazy
The
team.
little triangles, Oscar Bob involved, great little ball that, and that is nearly a worldie outside the foot. He's on
Casemiro with the headers.
Not close. Just quite sneaking in.
Damn, Haaland almost scored, bro. Haaland almost scored.
Almost. A couple of changes for Brazil. And I think we're going to see Neymar.
Neymar is coming on, bro.
And here he is. Ryan and Gabriel Martinelli.
Neymar just got into the game.
Los Santos
Neymar just got into the game, bro.
and Neymar will come.
For the first time in the World
20
Cup.
years of age, 3 years of injuries, almost certainly one last World Cup, and the whole stadium knows that it may well be watching a closing chapter.
Haaland is dangerous, bro. Haaland is dangerous.
Migration break is called. Milan and his athleticism still the story of the game, Lee.
Yeah, he's been
He's man. What? What?
saves he's made a couple of
I mean, I respect the guy. I'm not even a fan of Man City, but Haaland is dangerous, bro.
in the game, you have to say. It's on a match
You have to give respect where it's due.
Say chance, and he normally puts him away. So that was it.
Neymar is the GOAT, though.
Lost his mind, mentioned it.
Neymar, Messi, those are the GOATs. But Haaland, Mbappe, Vini,
Game goes on.
those are the new kids on the block.
Hendrick charging through, almost finishing, and then Haaland getting free for the first time. Positions himself at the back of.
I'm good, bro. I'm good, man. How are you?
That's the routine. The more like football to come on ITV. Argentina against Egypt is upcoming 4:15 on Friday. This is the Hendrick chance.
Yeah, that first touch there, just gets under his feet a bit. I said about the second touch. I think, Ian Wright will know better than I am when he threw on goal.
That's good to hear, man.
Feet and then run onto it. Just got
You're from Turkey?
And the second
Where are you from?
watching the keeper did well to be fair. Closed the angle. He felt as if he had to go wider. Just push the ball wide of the post. And he knows it.
Argentina Egypt game coming Tuesday 4:15 ITV1 and STV. Switzerland against Colombia
Which city?
as well.
I know Istanbul.
Vancouver. That's Tuesday night.
Which city are you from in Turkey?
ITV1 and STV. Well, Neymar is on, Haaland is on, Vinicius Junior is on. The young stars have come into the picture as well. Erdegaard's seen a lot of the ball, but hasn't really been able to create.
Ardahan. Oh,
He's
I'm from Kenya. I'm from Africa, Kenya.
and right the headlines.
It's a country in East Africa.
Often it's been him. His goal record is absolutely startling, really. He's enjoyed his World Cup so far. 5 goals already for Erling Haaland.
Turkey, you guys, I love your culture.
Then that ice
You have very, very good culture.
They'll beat
The traditions, you know, it's like Morocco. It reminds me of Morocco and Egypt.
The winner is the opponent for Mexico or England in Miami next Saturday in the quarterfinals of the World Cup.
No, not the Turkey team, bro. I love the culture. Your culture is very good and traditions. It reminds me of Morocco and Egypt. You have a very good. Oh yeah, Galatasaray plays in the Turkey in the Turkey league. I normally see them playing in the Champions League.
Neymar now playing his football back in Brazil. He's playing at Pele's club.
Besiktas too, I remember them. Although they have been on the low key.
He's actually going
Nowadays I only see Galatasaray in the Champions
ready
League.
to get involved before the equaliser from Casemiro changed the plan.
Fenerbahce, is that a player or a team?
Bob finding Erdegaard.
Sounds like a player. Sounds like I know him as a player.
Erdegaard has got hold of it once more. Bob is to his right. Still
Is
Erdegaard.
Fenerbahce a team or a player?
Smothered in Brazil.
Fenerbahce. I think he's a footballing legend. I think I remember him. He's a very good footballer. Fibonacci. Yes, Fibonacci. I remember him. I'm a Chelsea fan, so I normally see Galatasaray playing in the Champions League. They are very dangerous. One of the best teams in Europe. One of the best teams in Europe.
Steals in front of Bob. Vinicius Junior. Get the loft on the balls and flick it over Aya. Bruno Guimaraes. Fantastic match, which has led to a free kick for Patrick Berg. Leonardo DiCaprio, Tony Maguire in front of him as well.
I can speak Turkish, bro.
So many celebrities on there. They're always on the phone, aren't they?
I speak English and Swahili. Swahili is kind of like Arabic. It has Arabic words. But it's a native language from East Africa. It's called Swahili, Kiswahili.
Well, we are right in the middle of the
It has very similar words to Arabic.
Plus they've got Norwegian
Yes,
doing
English, mostly
jumping up and
English.
down. Beer being thrown all over the place.
I speak 3 languages:
Provided enough entertainment for
English,
the fellas.
Swahili, and my native language, Kikuyu.
They made it great when they come out to it.
Vinicius. Casemiro, Bruno Guimaraes. Opportunity to cross from Danilo, he hits the first man. Casemiro again, there was a goal that came out there, but
Shit.
three. Thought it was too close. Gabriel nudging it away from Haaland, but Norway have got it back. Maybe with Brazil out a bit of shape here, there's a room for Odegaard. Tries to poke it through to Haaland, reaches in. Shoulder up arriving.
Whoa. No, we almost scored. But Alisson is strong, bro. Alisson is strong.
Haaland started that with the fight again with Gabriel. All broke. He's been quite lively since he's come on. Shoulder up
Who is Ardahan?
to say that.
You told me you're from Ardahan.
Really good interplay, obviously. Odegaard involved in it.
That's your city. That's your home city.
Better from Norway. Odegaard. Walter. Shelderud. Christopher Aya.
Bye bye. See you another day.
Good run by Walter.
Talent that Brazil have got on the pitch, you feel as if they're creating something. I keep saying it, Haaland not really had a chance. He's not really got that one that you think he's going to hit the target and score. I just feel he'll get one before the end.
It's worth mentioning again that the last World Cup meeting between these two 28 years ago didn't come alive until the 78th minute. We're ticking towards that sort of territory now. Rasmus has made a good run on the right-hand side. The ball a little bit slow to get to him. for Bologna. Made the run. Might get the second bite of it. Tell back into Gabriel there. He's a little bit concerned that Norway are starting to up the ante. Anderson Silva, newly Manchester United, about to come on, maybe plug a few gaps in midfield. Might come on at right back. Auschwitz.
Hey, what's up, bro? Talk to me.
Might just be that one moment of genius settles this encounter.
My Turkish friend, talk to me, bro.
Bruno Guimaraes, who's going to be replaced.
Okay, bro. I'll see you another day. Bye bye.
Still the biggest talking point.
I'll catch you on the next one. Don't forget to sub, man. Drop a like too. Maybe drop a like too. Say hi to your Turkish friends.
Good turn of pace by shoulder up, who's crossing towards
What?
Is met
What?
and power.
Fuck. 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 Fuck.
Well, the script has been written. Shoulder up, look lively since he's come on that left-hand side, and he's put the perfect crossing. And the one sat on his backside is Gabriel. After this, just watch his movement. I'm going to go on your left shoulder, and then I'm just going to break into that space. Look at the space in between. It's just asking for a cross on the penalty spot or around it, and he gets it in front, and he knows it, Gabriel. He's been done. He's been by the movement that we've seen throughout the Premier League season. Out to him. Gabriel beaten. Is that the goal that sends Norway through?
Gabriel gutted. He knows. Well, if it stays like this, there'll be a right royal party in Oslo. Smile that says it all. And Brazil now charged with some sort of response. Here he goes again. Norwegian fans do their rendition of Erling's on fire.
It's almost a mirror image of his Premier League season, isn't it? Every year, we say he hasn't really had a kick during the game.
Brazil go down. Brazil go down, man.
Generally, after he's had a chance, he's doing a celebration.
Oh my
because he
God,
scores
man.
incredible goal tally that he has got.
Fuck.
Gabriel suffers again.
61 goals and 54 caps for Norway. It's quite simply outstanding record. One of the main reasons that they're at the tournament is his goal power. And it could be the reason they extend their stay in the United States of America.
The beauty about the Brazilian team is that they've got star quality and they won't give up yet. 8 minutes ago, just at this time.
Neymar on the corner. They come from behind against Morocco and Japan already in this tournament. does, and we'll go out for a throw-in. He's actually out for a corner.
Fuck.
More work to do for the Norwegian defence. Neymar's delivery flicked away by Ashness at the near post. Casemiro. Tossed back in, headed away by Holland. Neymar once more. Vinicius Junior to his right. Neymar chops back in and then tries to go again. It's good defending by Patrick Berg.
And maybe one shot too many.
Neymar hasn't scored for Brazil since September 2023. Vinicius Junior robbed. Bob's got it. Space on the far side for Shoulderer, who came up with the assist for the goal. Odegaard is joining the attack here. Bob. Again, a lack of speed and decisiveness when it looks as if they've had Brazil on the ropes. Bob.
Too early to be going to the corner flag. Get a chance then, didn't they? You want it.
Feels like a tactic thing as it's been happening all day.
Yo, what's up,
Keep
Martin?
hold of the ball, keep possession, don't allow Brazil to break maybe.
Man,
There's an opportunity.
Brazil has just been hit one by Haaland, bro. It's bad. Shit, man.
I wonder if the hydration break came at the wrong time for Brazil. They brought on Endrick, started to have a little bit of joy, and then since that pause, the momentum has shifted in Norway's favour. They're having a whale of a time, that lot.
Hey, what's up, bro? Which team are you supporting in the World Cup?
Well, that might be an own goal. England comes to the rescue again.
What a save that is.
An athletic and vital stop by Neelan. Still the danger isn't past. Crossed his aim towards Casemiro. Now Vinicius Junior has it. Casemiro once more. And he's splashed that past me.
Oh!
And Norway survived.
Ooh.
Shot it. If he crosses it, there's two of them in the 6-yard box, but this is a save. This one's the cross shot. He's just pinged it. Just look at where Neymar is. Side foot cross. It's a tap-in. But the save before that off potential own goal there off Iron. He's got no right to save that. What a fingertip that is.
Wow. I think if he's got a problem doing that.
He gave it everything, didn't he? He's landed on his shoulder or... He's made 4 or 5 now, hasn't he? Really good saves. The penalty, obviously, the standout one in the first half. That onto the post from his own defence.
Fuck, man.
Absolutely world class.
And he had to give it everything. Every fibre of his body was trying to protect the lead that Norway had, and he's just about done that. And if Norway do emerge from this tie to go to Miami in a quarter-final of the World Cup, then they will have him to thank for it. Berg. Odegaard. Alves. Odegaard again. Remember, Brazil never beaten Norway. Bob. Combining with Odegaard, who now has gone away. Tries to produce the cross, it goes off Douglas Santos. It's going to be another corner.
I just think as well, when Norway kick the ball, have Brazil got that midfield to win the ball back? There's a lot of flair players on Brazilian team at the moment. Winning the ball back is not their speciality. Keep ball
Damn, 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 damn.
They are minutes from the unknown, touching distance from the first ever World Cup quarter final. I wonder if it's the Norwegians that are making the noise. Eric Thorstvedt, former Spurs goalkeeper who was in the 1998 squad, said before the game what an earthquake it would be if Norway knocked this team out. Well, the ground is rumbling underneath the feet of the Brazilian players. Danilo Santos. Neymar. Came up with a very, very late winner in the game in Houston. Martinelli got it, he's off the pitch now, but Vinicius Junior thinks he should have had a corner.
That's just going straight up to the referee. Got kick and he wins it. This is the same. Oh, absolutely whirled him. He needs a rest after that.
Click on by Haaland, reaches Shellerup. Back into Haaland again. He's going to hit it! Oh! Stop it! Just stop it!
Shit, man.
There's your earth!
Oh my god.
The stadium is shaking! Brazil
It's over, bro.
and Norway are going through to the quarterfinals.
So you can stop him for so long. You can restrict him
Damn.
to 8 touches and 10 touches in the first half. But when he plays like this is just him in a nutshell. His first goal is all about the movement, beating the defender to the cross. This is just about pure power. No one closes him down, too much space, out of his feet, left foot drill. 2-0 Norway, quarter final.
He has caught that beautifully. Brazil are beaten. Ancelotti's won't
Wow.
be the only eyebrow that's raised. Who's nothing.
Oh man.
All over again.
Brazil is
It's just
out.
incredible, he really is. You think you've done your job. Close it down, be restricted. He's done it time and time again, that man. Now another 2 goals for Haaland against him. Incredible.
He was part of a team as a teenager that beat Carlo Ancelotti, and he's still doing damage to him now. 7 minutes of added time, but a Brazilian comeback puts them the long task. And it means that Haaland joins Messi and Mbappe at 7 goals for the tournament. Hendrick. Brazil have gone out far too early in each of the last few World Cups, are going to face another early exit once again. No, he's had a really good game. They just know when to control the tempo, when to burst the line. I think they were conserving energy in that first half. They took into consideration the heat. They knew that space would open up late in the game, and they've taken full advantage of it.
Yeah, there should have been 1-0 down when Hendrick come on his first, more or less first touch. That's the game right there, because if Brazil go 1-0 up, completely different game, but they rode their luck.
If it is England they face, it's going to be one hell of a task in Miami.
Fuck.
I think it's with Norway.
Yo, guys, give me a dare. Give me a dare. I'll do anything. Give me a dare. Give me a dare, guys. I'll do anything. Give me a dare. I'm waiting for the dare, guys. Where's the dare? Give me a dare. Give me a dare. Give me a dare. Give me a dare.